right, in healthy living news, the benefits a woman gains from hormone replacement therapy may be based on how old she was when she began the treatment. That's according to a study released just 2 months ago in the Journal of the American Medical Association. Dr. Bill Lloyd joins us now from Sacramento, California, to explain what this means for millions of women. Dr. Lloyd, so what can you tell us about the study and its results and how it's being received?
Frederica, have you ever picked up a book that you read before and read it a second time, or maybe watch a movie for the second time that you'd seen before? In so doing, you make little discoveries like, oh, I didn't see that the first time. Well, researchers at the Fred Hutchinson Cancer Center have done what we call a second look research study. They went back to look at all the women in the Women's Health Initiative from 10 and 20 years ago, looking at the effects of estrogen and the risks for cancer and other health problems. Here's what they found. They went back and looked at the health records of over 10,700 women. Every one of them had a hysterectomy. So they were taking estrogen after surgical removal of their uterus, and they only got estrogen. The neat part is they followed these women for 10 years. Now, that's longer than the original Women's Health Initiative, and here's what they found. They broke the results down by age, Frederica, and then for younger women, that is women 50 to 60 who had a hysterectomy, lo and behold, they had enormous benefits to their bones from taking the estrogen, and the same thing applied to their heart, far fewer cardiac events.
Wow.
And they enjoyed a decreased risk of cancer compared to women who didn't get the estrogen. Now, the other end of the spectrum, for women age 70 and older, a different story. They didn't enjoy the benefits to their bones, to their heart, that when they took the estrogen compared to women who didn't get estrogen, and they had a much higher risk of developing cancer because they were taking those estrogen tablets.
Wow, incredible differences. So now let's talk about another JAMA study, this one focusing on what happens when a woman discontinues hormone replacement therapy.
It's another second look. They went back to the exact same women. So they didn't create a new study. They went back and followed these women for another 10 years. And same thing. It broke down by age. We knew that when you stop taking estrogen, that dangerous risk for stroke that all women can experience goes away very quickly after you discontinue the use of the estrogen. But also, there's a change in your cancer risk. Again, younger women enjoyed a prolonged decreased risk of cancer even after stopping the estrogen. Not the case for women over 70. For all women, though, they got into trouble with their bones when they stopped taking the estrogen, so all women who discontinue estrogen therapy have to find alternative ways to keep their bones strong with nutritional supplements and medical help.
Yet there are still some arguments that some women who have been using estrogen replacement treatment for a long time do incur some sort of risks, and there is a category of women who are at greatest risk. Who are they?
Exactly. Not every woman should be taking estrogen. Here's a list of important considerations you should ask yourself and your doctor before you think about starting hormone replacement therapy. First of all, what is your own personal risk and family risk for a history for cancer? If you have a positive history for cancer in your family, give it a second thought. All right. Also, women with known heart disease or liver disease, women with profound elevations in their cholesterol. Any female who's smoking cigarettes should not be near these hormones. And women with a past medical history for blood clot disorders, again, high risk for stroke, stay away from the estrogen.
All right, Dr. Bill Lloyd, always good to see you. Thanks so much. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend.